Hey guys, it's Cowan Hill, bringing you a bit of domination here on grid using me SPAS-12 with the silencer. It doesn't seem to suffer too much with the silencer. I don't know the exact stats, but range wise and power wise it seems not too bad, and I try and jump on B here and I get flanked. Well, not really flanked, but I get killed by these two guys. And I get a bit of a weird spawn, which is almost like where they spawn, so that was a bit strange, but it works out anyway. Get a couple of teammates on B, and I think actually they get killed by a ghost guy, so it really does show how a ghost and a silencer can really screw you up, because I didn't even notice this guy coming through, and then there you go, shot in the back, cleaned us all up. Now we're completely off B, and we kind of took into a position of we're on this side in this building and they're on that side in that building. So what I want to do is get in that building, get across there, you know, get in that close quarters sort of place and clean up some kills, get them out this building, get us in this building, get them at A. That's the plan anyway, and I think I do a pretty good job of it at the start here. You can see here this is a great place as well because you can run in and out the doorways, you know, for cover, and you've got this like kind of almost close quarters alley kind of thing that allows you to kind of use the cover and use your shotgun to the max. The only thing you got to watch is if you do see a guy quite far off and he throws a stun or a grenade or whatever, hopefully you're by the doorway so you can run in and get it. You can also use the inside, you know, run inside, wait for him to come in and take him out. So basically it's sticking to the close quarters, just so you can outsmart the assault rifle guys, and even the SMG guys. You want to get them to a point where they're close enough, or even if they're, you know, in SMG range, you want it so you know, they've come into the building, they don't know where you are, just so you can get the jump on them, and then hopefully you should win with your shotgun. See here, I do a bit of a stupid move and I go right around the outside, even though I am using cover, or I did use cover. Claral, I had to call that out. Even though I was using cover, it was a bit stupid going out into that long range, because if I had run into someone with an assault rifle, M16 or whatever, I wouldn't really have a chance. And I've called in my Blackbird while I've been alive. That's because I'm using dogs, and what I tend to do is if I am using dogs or anything like that, then I'll call in my Blackbird, try and guarantee them dogs and help the team. Okay, yeah, help myself. Okay, I guess help myself. I'd recommend calling in the Blackbird on that same life if you've you know, got dogs on, or dogs and chopper. You want to kind of guarantee them kills. If you're playing with a team, then that's a good thing, and if you're playing TDM, then it's a good thing. But if you're playing an objective game, it's a tight game or whatever, wait to call your Blackbird in after you've died, because your Blackbird can lead to other Blackbirds, especially if you're playing with a team. Look at this nade just rolling towards me, my own nade as well. If you're playing with a team, then one guy gets a Blackbird and that leads to another guy getting a Blackbird, and it can be pretty ridiculous. I mean, we've had games where we've literally constantly had Blackbirds, and at the end of the game there's been like 2 guys who've still got Blackbirds to call in. It just becomes a chain effect, and get an easy kill here on B and get killed by the other guy. 2 ghost guys running on B. Luckily I got dogs out though, even though look at these 2 guys on top of the truck thing, and then obviously my teammate steals them. Mr. Kev steals the kills because he's a noob. And see here, this is long range. See, stupid move. If you're not thinking, then you kind of deserve the deaths. I deserve that death. I'm not gonna lie here. We got no one by C. I'm gonna make sure they're not flanking. Long range again. Shouldn't be doing that. But I'm trying to get the jump on these guys in this alley. Took a risk, and I think it pays off. So just pushing around this area, close quarters. You got that easy access door to B. If they start expecting you through that door, you can come up onto the balcony, shoot down onto B. Look at this. No matter what you got there, you can have an SMG, you can have the 74U, whatever, which obviously is an SMG. You know, the SPAS is going to outdo you at that kind of range. And like I said, look, Blackbird led to a Blackbird. I mean, I know it wasn't direct leading to it, but some of the kills may have been from that Blackbird, and you'll see that this Blackbird gets my Blackbird. I think, anyway. I think in a couple of kills I get my own Blackbird. And if you ever come into a long range situation and you're using the SPAS, that is one of the reasons I like to use a pistol. Don't use crossbows or anything. But if you do come into long range situations, having stuns is really useful. Having grenades is really useful, obviously, because you can throw the nades, throw the stuns, and then you can kind of look at that. How come that nade didn't kill me? It was right on top of me, and I'm using lightweight here. Bit strange. Unless I was using flak jacket and it's just like the theatre mode screwing up, I don't have a clue. But I'm pretty sure I was using lightweight because I was kind of testing lightweight with the shotguns. Anyway, you can throw the stuns, you can kind of close the gap while they're stunned, flank round, do what you want. And it's just a really useful tool, and especially when you're using a shotgun, which is, let's be honest, it's not the most powerful thing you can use on this game. You've got to use everything you can to your advantage. So your stuns and nades are a big part of your kit. Make sure you use them. You know, make sure you try and close that gap in any way you can, just to get him in your range. And you see here, this guy just gets B, and trying to get him through the little thing there didn't really work out too fine. Look at that. As soon as they get B, I'm down there. I'm ready to get B. I'm over there. We got a blackbird up. I want to get B while we got a blackbird up. It means that there's going to be no nasty surprises, because even if you got Ghost Pro, you'll still come up on the blackbird. Obviously, I didn't go for B, so I'm kind of like talking out of my rear end right there. But sometimes it's better not to go for the flag. I'm kind of just covering myself here. But in all truthfulness, it's sometimes better not to go for the flag, because sometimes it's better to wait round the flag, or like I was going to get that guy who was flanking to C, just to make sure that the spawns stay the way you want them. Like here, I think look at that knife. From this side, it is actually better to cap B from this side, because they have this kind of open bit in front where they kind of funnel through. And as long as you're holding the building, or both buildings, like this building here that I'm in, and the one across from me, then you should have no trouble getting beat. Look at this, using a stun, flank round, and this is ridiculous. Look at that, what the hell is that? Obviously he's had last stand, but shouldn't have took that many shots. What, 7 shots, something like that? It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I haven't really been playing Black Ops so much. I must, well, I've been playing it, not a load, but I haven't really been posting it. Reason being, I play it and I rage, and then I go and play Minecraft. Look at this, closing the gap, use your stuns, use the nade, do what you can, run around the other way, and we end up going on a little ring of roses here. So lightweight, I think, helps me out here. If I'm using lightweight, I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know if theatre mode is glitchy that way. Look at this, we just run around each other. See him on the UAV, he's gone round again. Maybe he's got lightweight, because he's really quick. I couldn't find him. And I don't know if he went out into the field there, or if he went into this building. Either way, this guy is going to get owned by the SPAS, which I always tend to fire 2 shots and never aim down sight, ever, as I might have mentioned at the start. But, yoink, easy kill, somebody calling in a kill streak. Try and remember if they got a spy plane up, if you're going to call in a kill streak. It's one of the things it's hard to pay attention to in the game. When they've got spy planes, I tend to ignore it and not really notice whether they got a spy plane or not. But that's why the Ghost perk is so good. And easy double kill on these 2 guys. Oblivious. Get myself another napalm. Lovely. Even that's the end of the game. And one thing I don't like about theatre mode, when people upload things from theatre mode, you don't see the napalm placements and that. And sometimes that can be a significant thing. Because most of the time the napalm strike is my predicted where they're spawning and stuff like that. So I don't get to really talk about it. Anyway, the video is over. More Black Ops on the way. I've got an M14 game. I'm just going to pull up the scoreboard anytime now. It's not the greatest score in the world, but it's got a few defends, and it was pretty much a spawn trap, and it was pretty fun. So SPAS-12 gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.